two sectors of research. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum guys. I hope you all are doing well. I am Muhammad Junaid Ghori. I am going to talk about two sectors of research in this audio lecture. Initially we were talking about the different elements of research within this subject. Today I am going to talk about two broader areas, two broader sectors of research where the research is conducted, where the social research is conducted. These are academic research and private research. Academic research is also known as basic research. It is also called as theoretical research. Academic research is used for theory testing and theory building. Okay, I'm just giving you few points and then I'll be explaining these points in details. Basic purpose of this research is to produce knowledge, and then it is conducted by the academicians, scholars and students in academic and research institutions. Academic research is also known as laboratory research. It is less expensive to conduct and there is no time limitation. You can choose your time according to your own feasibility. And then common research goal is to understand problems and or predict the future. So apparently speaking, you can say academic research is a research that is conducted by the scholars, the students, the academicians in colleges, in universities, in research institutions. And this research is called as basic research. Why? Because it follows basic steps, basic scientific procedure in it. Okay, and we call it theoretical research because it is related to the theory construction and theory building. Now, theory construction and theory building means it has to do with the knowledge, the production of knowledge. So basically the main purpose of academic research is to produce knowledge, is to find out the answers of the academic problems and academic questions. It has nothing to do with with making money or with generating revenues or with expanding business. No, it is related to the production of knowledge, and it is less expensive. Why? Because it doesn't require so sophisticated materials and things like that, like students are doing research in academic institutions, but it does not require a huge surveys and huge TADAs and things like that. So academic research, basically it also is called as the laboratory research. Why it is called as laboratory research? Because the academic research is conducted with controlled, within the controlled environment, within the premises of the universities and the colleges and the labs. Okay, so that's why we call it academic research as the laboratory research. And as I told you earlier, this is called the basic research. Why? Because it follows basic scientific procedure when you conduct this research. And main and primary goal of conducting this research is to understand the social problems. And since we are related to the media as a social institution, so as a student of media studies, we would be conducting this research to understand the problems related to media, the problems produced by media or the problems media is solving. Okay, so all the aspects. And I hope you guys would know that there are four basic phases of research related to mass media. I mean, you conduct research to find out the questions related to media as technology, and then you try to conduct research to find out the answers of the questions related to the uses of mass media, then the effects of mass media, users of mass media, what kind of uses are there, what kind of users are there, how they use that media, why they use media, and what kind of impact that media has on those users. And then the fourth phase of this mass media research is how to improve that media technology. So all this kind of research is conducted in academic fields. Then the second sector or the second field of research is the private research. Private research is also known as applied research and business research. Why we call it applied research? Because it is problem oriented, it is a practical research, it is a research that is conducted to find out the answer of a particular problem or the solution of a particular problem or the answer of a particular question, a practical question. Like as an anchor, your anchor of the program can ask you that try to find out today's content was liked by people or not. So this was related to particular content, particular program that has nothing to do with the knowledge. That's why this is called as applied research. And applied and basic means you can differentiate between basic and applied, like physics is the basic study, engineering is the application of that theoretical study. Okay, physics is the theoretical study of the same subject and engineering is the practical or applied nature of that study. So this is the basic difference between applied and basic word. And then it is also known as practical research. Why? Because I have just given you the example. And then basic purpose is to solve problems and to business enhancement. There in academic research, I told you that the purpose of research is to understand the problems, is to explain the problems. Here you are not just understanding, you are solving those problems. And why you need to solve those problems as a research? You have to offer the solutions of the problems. Why? Because of the business enhancement, for the generation of revenues. So the private research is conducted by the professionals. It's not conducted by the amateurs or the students or the scholars. It is conducted by the professionals without using any theoretical assumptions. They don't need theory. They never go for theoretical assumptions or the theories. They are practical nature people, and they are doing research for the enhancement of the business. And private research is also known as the field research. Why? Because it's being conducted out there. It's not being conducted within the premises of the universities. It is being conducted in the field. I mean, the media related research is being conducted in the media field, not in the media universities. And it generates proprietary data. Okay, not the knowledgeable data, not the information and the knowledge, but the proprietary data. And there is always a time limitation. And common research goal of the private research is to understand problems and or predict the future, and also to find out the solutions of the problems. So these are two basic sectors of research, guys, that I wanted to talk to you guys. And this is not a very rocket science. This is a very simple and to the point and very easy concept that we could have in our subject. I hope you would have enjoyed this lecture. If you have any problems or questions, we can have detailed discussions and on these points in our live sessions, inshallah. Till then, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.